And to talk about all the action, folks, we're going to jump over to our man Basil Chapman. You can check out Basil's outstanding program, the Tiger Technicians Hour, folks, every market day, 10 a.m. till 11 a.m. Eastern Time. And don't forget about the opening call. Now, right on the front page of TFNN, folks, Basil did his subscriber webinar a week ago. You got some time during the holidays. All subscribers to the opening call gain access to the archive, so you can head on over to the front page, check out the opening call. You can sign up, whether it's a month, 6 months, a year, a month at $149. You can add savings for the 6 months and the year. They all come with a 30-day money-back guarantee, and you'll gain access to that archive webinar right when you sign up for that subscriber page. Basil Chapman, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Tommy. How are you?
I'm doing fantastic, man. How about yourself?
Very well, thank you.
Good. So we got this market's not stopping just yet, Basil. They got green across the board. What do you think, man? We got quite a market coming into the end of the year.
Well, it's interesting that you say that because not everything is participating. And if you remember about 2-3 months ago, I said I think we started to see a transition, that some of the real winners of 2025 are starting to slow down and pull back. But what's fascinating is that the Dow is still holding very well. I'm seeing that the IWM, the Russell 2000, is finally going to head towards all-time highs. But most importantly, there's been a rollover, and all those oldies, it sounds like a 1980s market right now. Alcoa, cup formation. I used the left side, right side price to measure the move that could come back to where it was. We went along at 43.60, and today it's at 53, and that was just a couple of weeks ago. I spoke about General Motors. General Motors, come on. General Motors is looking terrible. Now look at General Motors, all-time high yesterday at 82. It's at 82.81, and we went along at 71.17 a couple of weeks ago. And these are the old guys. General Electric. I mean, General Electric, we are still long from the 198 level. Here it is at 316. So this is very unusual. There's been a complete rotation into what I think is very important for 2026, and that is we go into what I call the deep cyclicals. This is the real economy. When you start to see these stocks move, it's really very important because tremendous capital goes into just the constructing whatever these instruments are, Alcoa, aluminum. I mean, takes a lot of equity and a lot of investment. So I like this very much. We also did something a little unusual. We went into, I liked Rocket Lab. And actually, I'm not sure. Can you hear me?
Yes, we got you loud and clear, Basil.
Oh, okay, good. So we went along a couple of weeks ago at 48.70, made an all-time high in leg C in the daily. Look at this. The monthly chart broke to an all-time high, and all the technicals are still very well. This is aerospace manufacturing, end-to-end solutions, RKLB. I think there's been something that's going on in this particular point that is very unusual, and you can speak to that unusual. We are still long our gold position. We've got a small position left. We've been taking a little bit off, but here it is at all-time highs. And I don't see, I did this on my show today, I don't see anything technically. It'll have to come from an outside source that really knocks the metals down, because look how strong all the 9 period over the 14 of the daily. But look at the weekly chart breaking out. But look at that green 9 period over the 14 period moving average. The MACD is good, stochastics at 86%, and the monthly is good, and the same with silver. We still have our silver stock. And so...
How about that monthly on the silver, Basil? What do you think about that one?
that is unbelievable. And I drew this in. I couldn't believe it when I drew it a long time ago. I said, I'm going back to, where was it? It was going back to 2012, where this silver was here in the 43s. And look at this. So so something unusual is happening in the sense that we've had the formality of having overbought stocks that did very, very well, like some of the AI stocks, some of which we still actually own. And then all of a sudden, you got money coming out of something that was absolutely spectacular, like a Bitcoin. I've been saying we still have our Bitcoin from much lower down. But this, as something starts to move up, you always find something else that's taking a breather. So I'm watching this. This is Bitcoin. Look on the monthly chart, really important on the Chapman Wave inside track support level. So all in all, I think the rotation is going on, and now we're seeing some of those, as I say, deep cyclicals that are very important, like an Alcoa, like a General Electric, and even the bank stocks. I just wanted to show you this chart. I've shown it to you a couple of times, but look how it's important to see that this month it broke out. Look at this. This is just the two charts here. One chart with two positions. XLF, this is the monthly chart of the S&P Select Financial ETF, pink, and the blue is the S&P Spider. Look how it's coincided with each one of those tops and bottoms. I couldn't find a chart more accurate in terms of coinciding with the S&P than this.
No divergence there, right? Not even close.
And the S&P Select Financial ETF is making it all-time high. Together with those cyclicals that I was talking about, I think this is very positive. And then the final thing I wanted to mention to you is in the Chapman Wave, we're always, if you get a buy signal, always looking for a buy mode confirmation, and that says you should go to at least, or not you, but whatever you're following should go to 4 higher peaks. Well, this is only a leg A in the Dow. That means you can't get a D, the fourth highest peak, at the earliest mid-summer. So that's the...
I have to laugh just because I love it, because I look at those charts and I laugh to myself, Basil, right? Because it's just been, there's been no pullback at all. I agree. Where would you find a monthly pullback, man? We have not hit a pullback on a monthly every single month.
Could have it, right? But look at this weekly chart of the Dow.
Oh, okay.
Beautiful. Yeah. So anyway, I'm still very positive, and we'll see what happens by the end of the year next week.
Basil, thank you so much for the education, the information, for all the hard work you do for us, for the subscribers. Folks, check it out on the front page of TFNN. And remember, the outlook for 2026 and what looks good going into the new year. Basil, have a great one, man. Look forward to the show tomorrow.
Thank you very much, and a Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Take care. We'll come right back, folks.